Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today we are continuing Child's questline, as we now are his brother's babysitter for the moment, and we have to take him to a toy store here in Liyue. Now, I do know that this is going to come out either the same day or the day before, because I don't know exactly when the update is my time, but as at the Dragon Spine update. So we'll talk about that in just a second.
What are those super colorful winged things? They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say... Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string, and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air, up, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops? I'm sorry,
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference material.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically speaking, these funds are earmarked for Tooser's entertainment. But if there's any left over when we're done, either way, it's time to talk prices.
Oh, Wait, why did she change color? Oh, I think it's just the sun in the background. I thought she was changing as I was moving this thing around. Well, it says she's in a good mood. And it said 15,000 as the base. I mean, I'm not necessarily trying to leave some for me. I'm just, maybe we can do more activities the more money we save. So I feel like by the end of whatever like base activities, I want to save at least 5,000 if possible. So if we could save 3,000 here, like her mood is really good, so she'd probably take a pretty low price. But if we could save 3,000 here, and then on the next thing save like another 2,000 or 3,000, then we might be able to do like another activity or something.
Fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age. I suppose this price will do.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
I have no idea if I gave her a good price or a bad price.
Stop. Why don't we head to One-Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Alright, so as we walk over to the restaurant though, since I don't know exactly what time the update is for us, I might not be streaming it the night of the update, depending on how late it is. But I do have the day off on the 23rd, so I'll be streaming it that day and probably recording some while streaming. So if you're bored and have nothing to do and want to watch, I will be doing that. But though it'll also probably mainly come out as videos as well, so you won't miss anything. But you're welcome to join me there, and then we can talk or something.
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
A choking smell? You must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Why?
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food. misses out on half of life's joys.
Is it really that bad?
Half?
My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil.
What?
Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands.
I don't understand
Looks
why.
like ramen restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Is it exclusively because he doesn't like it? Or is it for health purposes? Because there's no way sugar is for health purposes.
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason Wan Min Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Mao. We'll be eating here after all.
Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunya Kiosk.
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fashion lately? Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
He is in a pretty good mood. So we have 23,000 left. So we probably want to save because if we spend this, we have 11,000. Could we go 8,000? I just don't know. I don't know any, like, this amount of money means absolutely nothing to me in the, like, economy of the game. Because, like, the money that I have in the game is just so much higher than this that it's almost an irrelevant amount. But I'm not sure if there's anything that we're saving for, or if, like, if I give this guy, like, 2,000, is that a lot for him or a little for him? Who knows, right? If we could save 15,000, that'd be cool, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So if we spend 10,000 instead, then we're saving 13,000, which should be another activity, right? So let's try it. Oh my gosh, it's so imprecise. A little slidey bar. Let's try that.
You folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers' appetites.
What? Did we even haggle? I just offered you a price, and you accepted it.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
Ugh. It was a little too sweet. Paimon feels a little sick.
Maybe you shouldn't have eaten so much, Paimon.
I thought it was just right. Almost exactly like how my sister Tonya makes it.
But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tooser here to try Liyue's specialties? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tooser?
I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around.
Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor too.
Alright, where exactly are we trying to get to? Oh, and while we were talking about the stream thing, the stream link is always in the description of all the videos in case you can't find it. But you can always just click on that and see if I'm live.
Wow, this place is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze?
Usually the ocean isn't really a big freezing thing. It's got a lot of salt.
Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze.
I suppose, like, the poles of the earth are frozen though, right? So it can freeze, it just generally doesn't happen.
Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide, but since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Tusser get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the 7 nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf,
She's just using a bunch of big words that she doesn't even know. And I don't remember her giving me a tour this good when we got here.
Yeah. Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it has on board.
That's how Paimon would explain it?
Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious mora.
That's how you explain throughput capacity?
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see.
Uh-oh.
Wait, Tusser, don't run off! After all that, he wasn't even listening.
Alright, where are we going, buddy? Oh, Jesus. Does that count as something you put in a poem? What? What? Why are we talking about poems? Did I accidentally do a different quest while we were here?
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get.
This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away.
An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook.
Who?
Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names?
My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard.
What the heck are these toys? Did you send me like rocks and stuff?
Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame.
Wow, using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that, all for some giant toys. But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tusser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy.
But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look.
Oh god.
Hey! Quit running off!
Paimon would not make a good babysitter.
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Liyue are so small.
Are you kidding? That fish is giant. You see this thing? That thing's like 80 pounds.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Tusser?
Maybe 200 times your size?
I mean, Child's like constellation symbol is a whale. So maybe he's used to whales? Actually, that's still pretty small. It is pretty big.
There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish.
If you're used to it, but you've only heard legends, like those two things don't work together. You either see it all the time or you've never seen it. One of the two.
I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anton and I were so happy.
Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan.
Hey, Miss Nice Lady,
Let's go over there to see the boats.
I like how he looks at me and then says that instead of Paimon.
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? You don't seem so happy. I miss my brother.
Well, he had to go sell toys.
What? But we were just with him. Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore. Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here. Child said that he'd be by the river near Chingshu Pool. Why don't we look for him there? Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
Alright, where exactly? That's at the other... Oh, I thought it was here. Oh, the pool is an actual spot on the map, huh? Alright, well, we'll run over there. I thought the quest would end once we stopped playing with him, but I guess we're still going. Oh. I probably should have grabbed that lizard, huh? There was a, there was one of the food delivery services that you had to do here, and you weren't allowed to glide, but I started at that point anyways because you could just like run off the cliff really fast and then like do the attack dive thingy where you go like that to prevent yourself from taking any damage. It was a very difficult one though. Well, it's a Mora squirrel. Get back here. What? No, I got too close to the quest.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
I mean, he's gonna beat all of you up.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Child, be careful what you do, your brother's here.
Brother!
Heyo.
You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Well, that's
why,
gonna
yes, of
complicate
course,
things a little
for
bit.
I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
Why is my character flying? Oh, there we go.
So cool.
Huh?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 Mora, to be paid in full.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all about!
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 Mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
Alright then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm not so sure you could hack it.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then, show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't try to sneak off with the prize now.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
I suppose we're gonna have to help. What? Okay, we're child now.
Get used to this.
Fair enough. Hiya! Oh, that's not gonna work. Where exactly am I going? Ooh. Alright, how am I supposed to get over there? Weep. Hey, there's some treasure hoarders down there. Wait, where am I going now, though? Oh, this way? It's... the most difficult part about this is to know which direction they want me to go. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Wait, this was the thing that you couldn't get? I mean, you could have just climbed on top of this cliff. Oh, I like how he's got the sky harp as his weapon. I don't have that. Actually, I mean, I don't have any 5-star weapons, but...
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
I mean, it was pretty easy. I made a lot of mistakes and still made it well within the time limit.
Hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
True.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Also true.
Do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
True.
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Yep.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
Ooh.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
There's a plant back there.
Makes sense.
I gotta find where that is.
Pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Yeah, that went way more smoothly than I thought.
Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, alright then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tusser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tusser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
No.
But...
I really do have to go now, Tusser. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, alright?
We gotta go find that balloon plant.
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job.
Yeah, I think the covering up is the tough part.
Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Paimon wonders too. But hey, let's at least help him out while we're all in Liyue. Wait, where's Tusser?
Paimon, it was your job to watch him.
We were too busy chatting. Where'd he go? Seems likely. Tusser did seem really eager to hear his brother's speech. Either way, let's head over there first.
Did we still not finish the quest? It's still part of his terrific tour. Now, where the heck was that plant? It was like right behind these guys. But where did they go? Oh, there it is. Nailed it. Alright, what were we doing? Oh my gosh, it's not really a teleport there option. Oh, I don't know if you know this, but you can farm with Zhongli by using his E hold to break rocks. So for anyone who has Zhongli out there and doesn't know what to do with their Zhongli, just break rocks. I assume that little plate down there is supposed to have a chest, but I'm too lazy to do it right now. Or am I? It's probably simpler than it looks. You probably just have to drop like a pillar on it. Yeah, I'm not heavy enough. Oh, it unlocked a chest over there. Hey, we found 2 chests. I feel like those chests are both new. And we got that chest from the quest. That's a lot of chests. It's more chests than I've found in like the past month combined. Well, this one I guess is going to be a little bit long because this section of the quest never ends for some reason, but that'll be okay. I don't even know if this is the whole quest or if there's going to be more to it. Right now, not a whole lot has happened.
Tusser, so you did come here.
Shh, quiet! My brother's giving his speech.
Those guys look like a great group of toy salesmen right there. You got Santa Claus. That's pretty much all I got. You got Jack Frost back there with his little hat. Yeah, I can't think of any more.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory.
That's like Saint Nicholas, which is pretty much Santa Claus, but slightly different.
You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zeppeljärni Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemy's bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness.
What is up with this guy's mask?
For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites and rattle drums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Lille.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
How do you know? We never even got the kite finished. Oh boy.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace too is a battlefield. So as your sales manager here in Lille, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Lille Institute of Toy Research.
Oh Jesus.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Yeah, probably.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? What an honor!
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Oh, I'm child now? Activate! I actually kind of know how to play child, even though I don't have him. He's so cool. Look at how cool he is. He's the character that I regret skipping. I don't think I'm gonna regret skipping Albedo. Oh jeez, I was not expecting that. I can use my own characters, huh? Go, Zhongli. Oh Jesus, his ice spitter gets to keep going? That's just OP. Ow. Excuse me. Alright, we need a change of strategy. It doesn't seem that Child can handle this all on his own, as I was hoping he might be able to. Oh, that's a fire guy. I thought it was a Geo guy this whole time. That would explain why I was dealing with him so poorly. Alright, Cleet. Oh, you're almost dead, huh? Oh, jeez. How many shields can we use at the same time? I mostly just want to heal Cleo. I don't foresee this guy being able to take down Noelle with the 3 shields that she currently has. So the problem is this oh geez. This child that they gave me was way weaker than any of my characters. So he can't actually really handle this. Like, he's doing like peanut damage compared to Clee. Oh, there's more. But they don't appear to be aggroed for whatever reason. Oh. I currently cannot So the other guy just kind of like pieced out and went to who knows where. He's not coming back, nor is he aggroed for some reason. Are you kidding me? You're just gonna one-shot Klee like that? You think that's cool? I'll show you cool. Alright, but like sometimes he does good damage. Maybe he just wasn't doing good damage against the Electro guy. I mean, this child is higher level than all of my characters, because I'm not quite AR 50 yet, so I can't get above level 80. I'm still pretty upset that my Klee got one-shot by Mr. Animo Boxer over there. That was pretty rude. Is that a fire guy over there? Yeah, you're a fire. You're just gonna get destroyed right here. We got so many shields. I believe in you, Zhongli. Beat him up. My Zhongli does not do very much physical damage, so pretty much all of his damage is geo damage, and he's built pretty much all HP. He's also not done yet, only his flower is leveled up, so that's the other issue, but he still slaps, as you can see.
Well then, do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourselves. Dismissed!
Brother, you are amazing!
Oh, Tusser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wang Shuin.
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength. I'm not the man I was when we first met. By that, I assume you mean that I didn't use the Foul Legacy transformation, yes? It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
The Foul Legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops?
Yeah, probably.
You could say that. I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Well, he's just taking it as it goes.
Fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
I thought that was Child's reason for fighting.
That's a good answer, Tusser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me. You know, Tusser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tusser? Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
By long time, you mean like 45 minutes? Yep.
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tusser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever. Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? Alright,
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way for me, Tusser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly. Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids. You should come along too, Traveler. This time, it's Tusser's turn to take you sightseeing.
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine. We'll go.
Oh, hey, we're done with this quest, though. So you know what that means. It's the end of this episode. That was a really long one for whatever reason. All of them have been like about the same length when we've been doing these story quests, and then this one was like 3 times as long. But that's gonna do it for now. Next time we'll go visit the Institute of Toy Research, or the ruins and whatever. But hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully I see you at the stream if you wanna come watch that. Well, I should be streaming over most of Christmas. I got a few days off, so I'll probably try and get some streams in, get some recording, play that new Dragon Spine area. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.